What's good, my boys? This video today is on elements at peace. Okay. I will do a video on elements at war. I'll do a video on everything about elements and zodiacs and, but right now we're at elements at peace. Okay. Now bear with me. We are going to get into some things that a lot of people may or may not like, but at the end of the day, you are who you are. Okay. You got to find benefits in everything, because there's good within everything, there's bad within everything. If you just focus on the bad, that's all you're gonna see. If you just focus on the good, that's all you're gonna see. Okay, for the most part. Okay, elements at peace. So we got water signs and earth signs. That's the feminine side. That's the yin side. You got fire and air signs. That's the masculine side, the yang side. Okay, so you gotta understand that water and earth are kind of go together. They are more comfortable with each other, and fire and air signs are more comfortable with each other. That doesn't mean that you can't be comfortable with a certain sign more than you are with another sign of a specific person, because there's a lot of other things that go into that fact. Mutable, cardinal, fixed signs. We'll go into those later. But right now we're strictly on the elements at peace, on the elements. Okay? So water nourishes the earth, clearly. And fire needs air to exist, to be fire. Okay? And I did a video on we want what we don't need, and we need what we don't want. Okay? And that goes with everything in life. Okay? So, as I said, if you know you need someone, it can somewhat make you resent them in a way. Okay? Not all the time, because if you have game, then you know that this person is being beneficial to me, even though they are not always my cup of tea. They're beneficial to me in the ways that they are not the way I want them to be. They are the way that I need them to be. Okay? So you gotta understand these things. And yes, it is very much hard to put up with, but the longer you put up with it, the stronger you will become, the stronger they'll make you. Okay? So, from my study of it and the way I see it, I see that air signs usually want and enjoy fire signs. Because you gotta understand, air likes to push things. We all like to be beneficial. So what's the easiest element to push? Earth, water, or fire with air? Okay? So air signs and fire signs are masculine. We both clearly like each other most. But air signs enjoy fire signs more because they are more beneficial to them. Okay? And fire signs need air to exist. Therefore, air signs usually want fire signs more, but fire signs need air signs more. Okay? And like I just said, there's always exceptions, because you got to understand that mutable signs, fixed signs, cardinal signs, that's nothing to do with elements. And you could like a sign that has nothing to do with you, just for the simple fact that they are mutable, fixed, or cardinal. But yeah, so fire needs air to exist. Air doesn't really need fire, but it wants fire to use their instigating powers, their pushing powers, their power of, wielding things to do things. So like I said, it could be like a flamethrower if we're, on the same side. Okay. And now water and earth signs. Water wants and enjoys earth signs more because clearly water is beneficial to earth. You know, water gives plants nutrients and soil, you know, and therefore water wants earth signs more. But earth needs water signs more. Therefore, it's the same dynamic in that way. So you find yourself that usually, you know, water signs will like earth signs more, but earth signs will need a water sign more. Okay. And, you know, that's just how the world works, man. Also, I want to talk about the order of the order. Okay. If you think about it, we all need each other. Okay. So as I went into it with the order of the zodiacs, if you notice the order of the zodiacs, it goes Aries. The first zodiac is Aries, which is fire. So Aries, fire, Taurus, earth. Then it goes Gemini, air, and then it goes Cancer, water. Okay, so and then it repeats itself. Leo, fire. So that's the order. It goes fire, earth, air, water. Fire, earth, air, water. Fire, earth, air, water. Okay. And that is not an order as far as importance or anything. But if you think about it like this, think of creation. Okay. No, I do not believe in the Big Bang Theory. I do not believe in, but I do believe in creation. Okay. So if you think about creation, the first thing in creation, the spark. Okay. That's the fire. Then the earth comes in to formation. Earth is next. And then you have air. Air is, you know, is within everything. And air, in my opinion, has always been around. But the fact that earth is now in existence, air is now important, therefore in existence. Okay. And then you have water that comes last. Okay. As far as creation. And the way I see it, the more complex so water is the most complex sign as far as, now don't take this into offense, because, you know, there's masculine, there's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios that are more masculine than fire signs. Okay. But if you look at it, or in certain ways, but if you look at it, the water signs are the most complex, and that is because women are very much complex. Okay. They have a whole bunch of things that they need to exist, you know? So, yeah, that's the way I look at it. But we all need each other, you know? We're all one whole at the end of the day. And yeah, I suggest that you first master your element. And then after you master your element, you can start to learn other elements and ways that they use, you know, the ways that they use their tactics. Okay. But yeah, this is a short talk, man. I just wanted to talk to you guys about elements at peace, you know, and how we are all beneficial to each other. Let me try to cross paths too. Okay, so water can be beneficial to fire as well. Okay, because if you have a fire and the fire, you gotta understand, as a fire sign, we don't understand that we hurt a lot of people. We're just going, and as you're going, a lot of things get burned behind us or in the crosshairs. We have to go through it because we're a fire sign. Water signs, they kind of, you know, think of it as a river. So fire sign is a fireball going busting through everything. The water sign is when they get to their path, it's like, think of it going down a river. You know, they avoid the rocks, they avoid the hard places, you know, and they just easily, effortlessly gets, you know, not effortlessly, because they have to avoid, versus we just bust through things. But we could run out of stamina busting through things, you know. That's why we are the energy sign. We have to have the most energy, and water signs have to be the most, you know, emotional, tactical, you know, because that's the way of water. Okay, so water signs are beneficial to air signs because as we are going through our fire and we're burning things down, water can put out some of those fires that we didn't even mean to start. Okay. Also, fire can be beneficial to water because, you know, if you have a big tsunami and you don't know what to do with it, you just have a whole lot of emotion and you don't know what to do with it. Fire sign can boil some of that emotion down. You know what I'm saying? Let me think. What else? Oh, so air and earth signs. So if you have an earth sign, air can give you like your plants. You know, plants need air. Everything needs air. Okay, so, and we got a little I had to do a little adjustment, but air signs and earth signs. Air signs, obviously, air signs can protect the earth because if you think about it, the sun, if it were to come an inch closer, we're all disintegrated. Okay, so the air is the atmosphere that kind of protects the earth from things that it doesn't really know it needs protection from. Okay, and then earth can be beneficial to air because you gotta understand, air is the only sign that it doesn't really need benefits from other things. Air has always been air, air will always be around no matter what. And yeah, air signs are, yeah, I'll do a video on air signs, but basically the earth gives air signs a reason to exist, as far as, you know, they can protect earth in a certain way. You know, I'll talk about how they can go to war with each other, but as far as beneficial, it's kind of hard to benefit an air sign, but we all do in certain ways. Okay, and then what else did I not talk about? Oh, water and air signs. Okay, so as I said, a water and a fire sign can be, you know, could be a flamethrower. If you got a water and an air sign, even though it may take a little bit longer, it's not as, you know, quick and efficient. Water can, you know, cause a tsunami, start to cause a tsunami. I mean, air can start to cause a tsunami within the water. Slowly build up the water, you know, and it could be like a water tornado, which is a tsunami, you know. You guys could benefit each other in that way. Also, water and air signs. So you got to understand that water signs, they have to stay cool. Okay, so can't get too hot, can't get too cold, they'll freeze, they'll melt, you know. So air signs can help them in that way, you know. But yeah, you gotta understand that air signs are one of those signs, are the only ones that can kind of do what we all do. Okay, but they don't really have like this is what I do, you know. So like I said, not one is better than the other. I feel like I talked about them all. Fire signs benefit air signs because, you know, you need the sun to grow things. Okay, also, you know, it'd be pitch black, without fire signs, because fire signs kind of wake us up to things. Okay. Earth is beneficial to fire because it gives us a place to be fire, you know? I believe I talked about every single one. And yeah, that's just what I want to talk to you guys about. This is Elements at Peace. We'll talk about Elements at War, like I said. But, you know, we're bringing peace today. Love you guys, man. Go subscribe, go comment, go like up. See you guys next time.